Dear colleagues, there are certainly topics that define our calling as politicians, topics that, regardless, are always a priority and must be addressed anytime it is needed. We can all agree that the situation of young people across Europe is one such key topic. There is never enough we can do about it. And as such, I would like to start by thanking the coordinators for their wisdom and kindness in accepting the idea for this debate and this resolution. It is time that our committee focuses again on the devastating effects of the pandemic had on youth and on the policies that are supposed to be improving the situation or that will be launched by the Commission soon to address it. Now it's the best time to work on this, united, together in the committee. In the wake of the European Youth Event 2020 in Strasbourg, we are moving towards 2022 as the European Year of Youth. But more importantly, several projects are in the works at the Commission. So we from the Parliament side need to pass our message regarding these projects and the other solutions that we might find fit. At the same time, national recovery plans are slowly beginning to be implemented, pre-financing to be released. We have a pillar dedicated to children and youth in the recovery plans. So it's the best possible moment to have, to take stock of what has been done so far and what much more must be done in the future. We titled the resolution accompanying the questions Empowering European Youth, Post-Pandemic Employment and Social Recovery, and we coordinated with colleagues in CULT, and I want to thank the CULT team and the chair, Ms. Verheyen, for all her help and ideas. We decided that our focus should be in the remit of the EMPL committee and on the general topic of access to labour market and opportunities for social inclusion, as they are the most sought after topics by young Europeans across all studies we can find. And let me tell you, since the moment that we decided to have this particular resolution, I spent my time discussing with youth organisations and councils as well with all the possible stakeholders I could find. They are vibrant, active, wonderful, and very, very concerned for their future. And they are concerned for their future today. That's actually the most important thing. It's not about what will happen to them in the future. It's the fact that they want to be involved now, in the present, to be able to become permanent partners in designing, implementing and revising any solution the Union can enact for European youth. They are concerned that young people in Europe have narrower and narrower chances for a better life than their parents and grandparents. It is more difficult for them to get quality training and quality entry-level jobs. They are required to have experience they simply can't gain. For many, earning enough to enjoy a stable life, to have a place to live or to build a family can be just a pipe dream. COVID-19 has significantly worsened their situation. Those who were falling between the cracks of social protection before are even worse off now. Directly linked to their dimming future prospects, to their employment chances and their social needs is the mental health situation of young Europeans. I mean, suicide is the second biggest killer of youth in the EU. That is really dramatic. Depression, anxiety, crippling mental health issues are linked by all studies to employment and social protection. This must be a priority and should be addressed by the Employment Committee in the Parliament. It is not only a matter for one committee or only one DG. This is why we put it at the beginning of the resolution, and above everything, recovery and new opportunities for a young generation must address their mental health situation. Silo policies cannot work anymore. Lack of coordination cannot be accepted anymore. Not with the future of so many young Europeans on the line. I put forward a proposal on this in the resolution and I hope you can support it. Following the feedback received, we propose the following structure for the draft resolution. Investing in the young generation as the first chapter. Second chapter, labour market integration of young people. Third would be labour mobility and skills for the future. And the fourth one, fighting young youth exclusion and avoiding a lost generation. Given the limited space available, the first draft you have in front of you has only, the key points that we can think of. Amendments are really welcome. And I have to say that I've already prepared some of myself to complete and reinforce some of the key points. And because we want this resolution to kickstart next year's debates on youth with a plenary vote in January, the timeline is very narrow. The deadline for amendments is tomorrow, and I will endeavour to work with all the shadows next week for us to compile strong compromises for a committee vote on the 9th of December. I look forward to receiving your contribution, and I want to thank all those who have already shown interest. while Renew Europe is concerned for the situation of Europe, I was reassured by all the political support from all the other groups that the future of young people is important for the entire House, the entire Parliament. I would like to thank you all and show my gratitude for all the efforts to deliver a good plenary debate and concrete proposals from our committee to the Commission and the Council. Looking at the situation of young Europeans and at what they expect from us, we cannot do less. Thank you.